In 2007, for our 7th year, we felt a little daring, and we decided to leave Shakespeare off for the year. And we did Barefoot in the Park by Neil Simon. It was a lot of fun, directed by Beth Torrey, and featuring some amazing performances by Morgan Chard, Rusty Miwa, and Tobin Hissong. But truthfully, the audience missed Shakespeare as much as we did. So we moved on in 2008, and we did the classic of all classics, Romeo and Juliet. In 2008, our new artistic director, Jeff Thomakos, took on Romeo and Juliet in an intricate and detailed way. His Romeo and Juliet took place on the streets of Verona, with a beautiful set that was intricate and compelling. Just as compelling were the performances of Anne-Marie Damon as Juliet and Dylan Stuckey as Romeo. We also featured a new actor to our company in his first role, but not his last, Brian Ogden. Romeo and Juliet brought the house down in tears in 2008, and we're forever grateful for the Thomakoses for their service in those years. We decided to take a turn into the darkness in 2009 with the Scottish play, otherwise known as Macbeth. In this particular show, we really went deep into interesting territory. Sarah Catherine Wolfe, our current artistic director, took a turn as the director of Macbeth, with our artistic director at the time playing the lead role. Jeff Thomakos was diabolically evil as Macbeth, Aphrodite Nikolowski as his wife Lady Macbeth, and our good friend Brian Ogden as the hero Macduff. This show was deep and dark and consequential. It also featured a young actor named Jared Clark, who performed his first professional play in 2009, and now our friend Jared is editing this video. The other interesting thing about 2009 is that we began to add to our programming. In addition to our education program that ran in the middle weeks called Kid Shakespeare, we also did a new show for family audiences. We called it the Daylight Family Show. And this year we did the Commedia Robin Hood, directed by Jeff Thomakos. It was not a Shakespeare play, but it was designed for audiences to learn about the classic stories in a fun and uplifting way. All in all, the 2009 season contained daring interpretation and a lot of fun for families, and we knew that we were onto something good.
Happy anniversary, Waterworks. As an actor, as a director, as a artistic director, working at Waterworks was one of the great learning experiences of my life. As an actor, I got to perform Jaques in As You Like It and do All the World's a Stage, Into the Sunset. As a director, flying Sarah Wolf Molnar 18 feet over the audience, 100 feet through trees. Thank you, Waterworks, for providing me with all those experiences, and here's to many, many, many more years of Waterworks serving the community.
All right, I started going to Shakespeare in the Park with my father back in 2009. The first play we saw was Macbeth, and it just became an annual tradition of ours until his passing in November 2018, and I just keep going because I want to see all of Mr. Shakespeare's plays, and I hope that we will be able to go back again next summer. Thank you.
I joined Waterworks in 2007, where I ran special events, and then I moved into the managing director role.
And I started here in Kids Act program in 2005, and I went on to be involved in the professional production of Macbeth. And later I became the sound designer for the company, and I've been working as sound designer for the last 6 years now.
I love the cicadas in the evenings as we sit here and watch the performances. But one of my favorite parts was when my son was little, when Jared was little, and we would come here together, and he would say to me, "Mom, these are the best 2 weeks of the summer." And I always loved that time when we'd open the sunroof and moonroof and see the stars and be out here together.
You still feel that way, Jim?
Yes, absolutely. I think the result of what we do and the work that we put in each year is really something special, and I think we should be proud of what we are able to accomplish.
I'm Cliff Katsky. I've been in about 7 or 8 productions, I'm not quite sure, for Ed and the group at Waterworks. Loved every minute of it, loved saying those words, had some great parts, Touchstone, my goodness, Pistol, some things I never dreamed I'd play. And to see all those beautiful people on beautiful summer evenings where you're saying those beautiful lines, well, a lot of actors don't get those chances. So to paraphrase my favorite Shakespearean quote, heaven is empty and all the angels were there. Thank you.
So here's what we can do together. Usually we have about 2,000 people come to this festival, and we figure they spend at least $50 per person. And they enjoy it, and we use the money to pay our actors, our designers, and all the artists that are employed here. But in 2020, we don't have any activities. We need to raise money, though, to plan for next year, and so I ask you, the 2,000 people who come here every year, send us $10 each. That will help make our budget for next year and guarantee that we'll be back. Can you do that for us? We really appreciate it.